Think we are live. I need to make some changes. Some changes. Display settings. And fan is on. Sound. Come on. System. Sound. Going through that deal right there. Oh, don't you start with me. Check, check. Microphone check. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting to be a pro. Getting to be a pro. Am I on? I'm on. Looks like I'm on. If I'm not on, oh well. Life sucks. And let's cue up some tunes while all y'all get in line. Messy. Messy mode. Checker. Check. Whoa, I don't hear myself. Check, check, check. No, no. Check, check. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Oh, in stereo at that. Check, 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 check. No, no echo. I hate that hiss. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the broadcast. I love the fact that nobody's here, but that's fine with me. It's the way it always is. It's how we start the show. You know what? That's loud. And you are first, KDJ. Welcome to the broadcast. Mike doesn't sound the same. I don't know why. How are you, young lady? Can you hear me okay? Am I good? Am I rocking through? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Why do I sound different? I sound tinny. Ooh, that's even worse. We are here. I know. I know. Hey, Lise. How you doing, girl? You doing good? Kid? Youngster? Can you guys hear me so I know I didn't screw something up? Check, check, check. It's been a week. Can somebody give me a yeah, we can hear you? Otherwise, how about if I turn on the camera? Hello. Hello. I got a crap camera running. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Maybe not. I don't know. Can anybody hear me? No? Yes? Maybe? Am I talking to myself? Let's see. Yes, thank you. Hey, Kevin McDonald. How are you, sir? You're on every stream I'm on, man. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I'm going to have to give you one of those little special badges. It's really cool. Don't have a whole bunch planned, guys. I've been putzing around the interwebs and just messing around. I'm on a crap camera because my other camera just is a pain in the ass. It's just finicky, and I don't know why, but it is. And I don't know. It is what it is. It's a Friday, so we're going to try to plow through about a good hour here, maybe 90 minutes. I got some new music. I am going to do some things differently pretty soon. I'm going to head back to my roots a little bit. We're going to start really focusing in on a little bit more cybersecurity on my side of the house. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And tell your husband thank you. He gave me a really nice note. That was really nice. You guys, you get to like, and it just it makes my heart go pitter patter. It really does. Just dropped a new song 30 minutes ago. Well, we'll have to. Man, you break my heart sometimes, girl. When you drop your songs, you do. I've been running around this house for 30 minutes trying to get this damn thing together. You would figure I'd have it together. I've got all day to do this. It sounds tinny. I don't know why. I really don't. But that's okay. I'm gonna shut that off. No, it was shut off. Okay, we'll try it this way. Anyway, um, so hope everybody had a good week and looking forward to the weekend. I know some of us still have to work the weekend, so oh well. Sorry. got I've got a handful of days before I am officially 110% retired, and the government better start paying me. I don't know if they're going to or not, but whatever. And then I can officially say, yeah, I run my own business. I do run my own business, and it is what it is. He's had a rough week, Ivan. He needs to be around our amazing community. Yeah, well, bring him on in. You know, I don't know what it was about that last song. I really don't, and I don't even know if everybody got that last song. I put a lot of different things in there, and I'm gonna play it. But that song, I wrote that. A lot of the songs that I write. Hey, Stacy. A lot of Kevin M is uh, anyone coming on later. Okay, who's Kevin M? Kevin M. Oh, Kevin McDonald. I don't know what that means. They can all come in, or they don't have to. It's fine. Um, I write my songs from that moment, from inspiration. There was a young lady that inspired me to write the rap song that I did, and it was what is she called? She calls it T that she delivers. I've got some of her stuff cut out here. Ooh, that looks awful. What happened there? I don't know. So I can show you some of the stuff I've been working on this week, and some of y'all just are not going to care about this at all, but it's part of my life. Some of the things. I wonder how I'm going to do this. It'd be a lot easier if I could just move all of this over here. Let's try this. I don't know if I like that. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Can I move this? No. Anyway, it's more cybersecurity crap than anything. But I'm going to open up that channel. I was hoping that, hey, Outlaw, what's happening, brother? I was hoping that my youngster would possibly join me, but he showed really, truly no interest in this, I guess. So he doesn't want to hang out with his old man. I don't know. He's still looking for, hey, Tiffinator, he's still looking for his own peace of mind. Let me show you some of the things I've been working on. It's small. I wonder if there's a way I can make this bigger. Nope, that's the background. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Nope. Nope. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. Yeah, I know, but you guys know I'm far from being a professional here. It's not like I don't care, but it's just typical. I mean, so I'll run through some of my notes. Come on, oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Come on, let go. So these are some of the things I'm working on, and they're more cybersecurity related than anything. So, got a episode coming up, the end of the GPU era, and any of y'all techies are going to be like, "What is he talking about? The GPU's going away?" Yeah, the NVIDIA GPU as we know it and the data centers as we know it are going to go away because there is a new GPU out there, and it's called an NPU. It's not going to happen tomorrow, and there's another one out there that's been invented by somebody else besides NVIDIA. So there's a lot of things that are occurring, and I wrote 4 different sessions on that, and then I'm not going to show you Gaza right away. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let me start here. Hold on. Stop. I'll wait till Kevin gets here. Is my brother here yet? No, he's seen this video. I will wait. That's a cool video. I don't want to spoil that. So going back to cyber, obviously the name of my company is No Bull Cybersecurity, right? So it's I didn't want to put out no bullshit cybersecurity, but I've been working with cyber for a long time, and there's a lot of bullshit in cyber. If you can't talk about cybersecurity and make it English for everybody, you don't know what the F you're doing. Period. I said it. I said it out loud. I mean it. There you have it. And I believe that because there's a bunch of assholes that have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Anyway, I wrote up a complete document for content creators and influencers, and it is deep. It is seriously deep. And I wrote an addendum to it, and then I wrote a complete guide and a glossary or a point of contacts for YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and everything else out there. And I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to sell it or not. But and then there's a technical reference guide for the same thing. So these are some of the things that I do during the week. Here is the new GPU that's coming out. Yeah, now NVIDIA is about to go down and splash outlaw because the new GPU does not use data as we know it. It uses light. Okay, like not even the standard method. It's just completely a different animal, and it's actually made out of Germany right now. It is phenomenal. We won't see it for a while, but the data centers that we're all up in arms about, they're going away. They are just, it's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I'm not going to run into him right away. This one's about Q Day, and I'm not going to start there. But if any of y'all, I actually took a class on quantum physics this week. Nerd. It's yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but it's weird stuff, man, and it's crazy. Anyway, and I have some events this week in that one. So that is the run of the show. This is what I'm going to be discussing this week, and there's a lot of cool stuff. But that is what I have been working on, just like in the cyber side. So there will be very soon a new page. It's kind of out there, but there's nothing on it. Actually, I have two new pages. One is what Kevin came up with. It's Ivan's Mad Mad World. I think I might put just music over there or just like crazy stuff. And then, cause like I'm a little nutsy every now and then, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but, and then, I have my cyber side of my house, or the cyber side of my heart, I should say, that, I have to, it's a little bit more serious, but it's not like just craziness. Oh, you can't see me. I'm just rattling on and I'm not there. Isn't that wonderful? Where's my cursor? Show me the cursor. In a minute. There it is. There it is. Boink. All right. So that's the top of the mind. Yeah. NPUs are cool. It's an NPU, not an MPU. An MPU. It's a natural. It's something I forgot, but it processes via light instead of electrons. So it's a completely new theory, and I think Nvidia just invested like $80 billion in it or something like that. Yeah, I am a freaking nut. You know the difference between blondes and mosquitoes? I don't know who told me that joke. They should be shot. So with that, I'm going to start the show as I always do, with a couple of tunes. I have written, I think, three. I had an inspiration on one of them, about trust, and I've been burned so many times by trusting someone, and I trust very rarely. So I'm going to start with that one if I can find my music. Where it is. New show, that should be down there. All right, well, I'll just go out to a page. So, has everybody had a good week? Everybody doing well? Anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? Any barbecuing or anything going on? I know Kevin is doing some cooking. Oh, Lisa just dropped a new one. Each other's lyrics written by Lisa. Uh-oh. I'm scared of you. I see Jason is live. There's a few other things going on. Okay. Let me find music here. I don't want to do that. Sorry, guys. I know I should be more prepared. You know what? I'm gonna play this for you guys. This is not a slam. This is just an observance. It's something I was paying attention to. I am a little bit of a voyeur or voyeur. I like to watch certain things or certain places that I know I will never go. How do I zoom this? I know I can zoom it. No, I already trimmed this. That's not big enough for me. Yeah, I know. Everything is like this. Everything. I saw something. I saw. Have you ever seen a bunch of little ants kind of doing a dance together when they find a crumb or something? Oh, I don't know where you are, Cindy. Send some of that rain this way. We had a little bit today. I need a little bit more. And you're daring me right now to pull up a map. We love rain here in Texas. It's about to get hot as blazes. We had a beautiful day today. Get rid of my face. Let's see, where are you? Where is it raining? Where? Anybody? We got some down by Odessa. And I don't know. There's a little bit up in Canada. There's a little bit out in Minnesota. Here's some in Montana. Are you down below? Australia, Melbourne's getting a little bit. Melbourne's getting a lot. Okay. Gold Coast, see? Look, that's where I went. I went there. I was getting there. It took me a minute. I know. I'm not the smartest block in the not the sharpest crayon in the block. Let me see if I can play this for you guys. Now that you see it up on my screen, there is a way to make this larger. And what's this one? It's gonna bug me. Okay, I'll have to wait. Let me cue up a song. I can't find anything right. I did all this last minute, and then I was cleaning my office of all things, and I decided to vacuum. Well, look out world. So I plugged the vacuum into an outlet that has my computer UPS system in it. And if, Outlaw, you know what UPS is. It's uninterrupted power supply. Well, my UPS system didn't like the vacuum being plugged into it at all. You're in Alaska? What's the temperature, Tiff? And so the vacuum decided to blow a circuit breaker or trip a circuit breaker. I thought it was out in the garage. Haha, to my surprise, no. I've got multiple circuit breakers because I was hit by lightning last year. So I made sure I was well prepared. Well, couldn't find that bad boy to save my life. 20 minutes later, yeah, I found it. But it is what it is. All right, let me find music. Where is it? So I'm going to sort, view, large icons. We got that. Medium. No. Auto arrange. Yes. Now we're going to auto arrange by. Come on, guys. Sorry. My bad. Totally. Auto range. Is it by alphabet? You can't do that? Okay, I guess not. I know it's music. New. I did. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Oh, you guys see? I don't know. No, let me be a little bit more professional than that. So let's start off with, yeah, this one. Somebody asked me who's the good looking guy on the cover. It's my imagination. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got.
I used to think trust was simple.
Just loud.
You give it, you get it.
So I wrote this song when I heard a podcaster give a very, very short podcast in reference to trusting a group of people or trusting our president. And it just hit me. I just started pounding at the keyboard and it just flew all at one time. Any connections to any Wi-Fi without a password. Never connect to anything without a password, ever. And don't use Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is an awful thing. That's going to be one of the topics that I talk about very soon on my other channel. This little device right here can drop your Wi-Fi connection and then cause you to reconnect to a device that I want you to connect to. If you can help it, try not to use Wi-Fi. It's better than that. You heard this one, did you? Well, I think this is relatively new, so I'm going to play it. Trust is a funny thing, and it is. And then the one I wrote after this, I'll explain that one after I get through this one. This one hit my heart, but I don't think a lot of people liked it. I did.
But life has a way of schooling you real quick.
Happy Friday, y'all. Let's get it going.
Yeah. I grew up in a town where a handshake was a deal, where your word meant something, where you said what you feel. My daddy told me, son, look a man in the eye. If he can't hold your gaze, then he's living a lie. I believed that for years, took folks at their word, gave my trust like it was free, like it didn't cost a thing. But the ones I trusted most were
There it
the
is.
first ones to fold. Funny how that happens when there's money goes. Now I ain't bitter, I ain't broken, I just learned the game. Not everybody smiling at you is feeling the same. Some folks build you up just to watch you fall, and the ones you least expect, they're the worst of all. Trust is a funny thing. You can't buy, can't fake it, can't force what it brings. It's built in the dark when nobody's around. The one thing worth having that can't be bought. Trust is a funny thing. Give it too fast and it'll cut you like a knife, but hold it back forever and you'll never know love. Trust is a funny thing, and I should've known. I've been burned by a brother, I've been burned by a friend. Shook hands with a snake, and I tell you right then, he smiled in my face while he talked to my back. Took everything I gave him and never looked back. I've seen it in politics, I've seen it in love, I've seen it in the pulpit, not the man up above, but the reverend down here preaching honor and grace while the plate fills up and he don't know your name. Trust is a currency, and the believers pay his bills.
Oh, now we show up.
Watch a little closer, I take my time, I learn
Oh,
to
there's
read between
Kevin.
the lines, read the signs, actions don't lie. Even when the words sound right, you show me who you are when your back's to the line. Trust is a funny thing. You can't buy, can't fake it, can't force what it brings. It's built in the dark when nobody's around. The one thing worth having that can't be bought. Trust is a funny thing. Give it too fast and it'll cut you like a knife, but hold it back forever and you'll never know love. Trust is a funny thing, and I should've known. You know what's funny about trust? The people who scream the loudest about loyalty are usually the first ones out the door. The ones who say, "Trust me," before you even asked. Those are the ones you watch. Real trust don't need to announce itself. It just shows up every single time, no matter what. Now I got a small circle, a tight little crew, the kind of people who show up when the hard times come through. They don't talk about it much, they just do what they do, and that right there's the only trust I ever knew. So I give it slow, I give it earned, I give it to the ones who proved they weren't concerned with what they could take, but with who I am. Trust is a funny thing, and I finally understand. Trust is a funny thing. Trust is a funny thing. Trust is a funny thing. You earn it or you burn it. Trust is a funny thing. There ain't no in between. Trust is a funny thing. Lord, it's a funny thing. The rarest thing on earth, and the hardest thing to keep. My boy asked me the other day what my daddy asked of me. I told him, "Son, look a man in the eye, but watch his hands too. 'Cause I don't trust easy anymore, but when I do, it means everything. And I mean everything."
Everything.
And I mean everything.
I like my exits. I like the fast cuts of the logos and the different things like that. I just it's a DJ thing, I guess, you know. So this it kind of reminds me of my college days, right? So, but I have been burned so many times by so many people. It's ridiculous. And Kevin, you and I have had this conversation, and Mister, I know you got what's today? Today's the 12th. You got 2 more days till Kevin and Rhonda's anniversary, y'all. One solid year, one glorious year on the 14th. I'm happy to say I was there, not in person, but I was there. And they are a phenomenal couple and fantastic. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. The stuff that I write is it's just from the heart. I don't care. Some people like it, some people don't. I like country. I kind of call country outlaw. That's kind of my thing. Um, I don't know if it's these headphones. I don't know what it is that just does. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I was trying to look for that Barry White tone, and most of y'all don't even know who he is. But it's just, I just like to write certain things in for a long, long time. I had a conversation with somebody earlier on my next song, and I'll play that in a little bit. Thank you. Hey, Theo. I write weird stuff, man, because it's just what hits me at that moment. Christina, I don't know her last name, but she calls it T, and she runs these very short, very vertical videos in reference to politicians. And boy, she gets hot sometimes, and she calls names and she drops bombs and she laughs. I think she's from Louisiana, and she's a little firecracker. I followed her for a while. She just got her account completely canceled and removed from, she calls it the clock application. It took me a long time. What the hell is a clock application? Oh, TikTok. You know, nerds, just didn't TikTok. Okay, I got it. But she writes to that nature. Trust is a funny thing. I've been told a lot of things. I've been told, hey, you can use this street to run your car as fast as you want, and they won't give you a ticket. No. Hey, can I just loan some money? I'll get paid. No. Hey, put this on your computer. It'll be no. So, and I know, Kevin, you and I have had this conversation, and that's why there's very few people that know as much as you do about me. So trust is a funny thing. Guys, I don't have a really set agenda for tonight. We are going to talk about some of the things that occurred this week. FIFA kicked off. That was interesting in this country. Man, I don't know where we're headed. I really don't. And I think that takes me right to my next song. And I might go there first before I do anything else because a lot of people seem to have liked that. And so I know Kevin and a few other people kind of missed it early on. I am kind of going to, I love using this word because it just does not fit, segregate some of the things that I do, moving cybersecurity off to another channel, off to my business channel, which is No Bull Cybersecurity or No Bull Cyber. I own both URLs. I own a lot of domains. It's almost like roulette to me. I just go out and buy them. I used to own things and I let them go, and then I should have held on to that. Like Ivan.com. I had that early on and I let it go. And it's like, oh, who's ever going to need that? And well, lo and behold, now it's going for thousands of dollars. So, been watching the World Cup. Yeah, it's just, I'm not a deal. But I found myself last night and maybe a couple of nights before, just kind of pushing away from some of the drama that is going on in our country and in the world. And I don't know if you guys know who Josh Johnson is. He's a comedian. He's a young guy. He's very understated, and I know he's done a couple of shows on television. But I had to push back a little bit because it was just getting in my head a little bit too much. And I say that, and I write songs like, can you hear this chair squeaking? I do. Hey, what's going on, Half Pint? Half Pint, you are modding on one of my favorite channels. I love Joshua. I believe that's his name, right? But he runs a really good channel, Quality Moments. And I know some of y'all are into the in real time type data or in real time type podcasts. I don't know. It's a podcast. It's just real life kind of things that I like those things, like the things that talk about Roger, who I consider a friend that Kevin and Rhonda moderate for, Lady Rhonda at that. And also Kevin McDonald. There are so many people from different genres that I seem to have attracted here. And I'm thankful for all of y'all. And if you notice at the end of every one of my songs, there's one thing that I will always put, and it's a thank you, because you will ever get that time back. You will never get the time back that you spent listening to my little crap lyrics come out of some speakers. And when I say thank you, it's just like at the end of these podcasts. It's your time, and it is Wi-Fi 7. Outlaw wants to, wants to talk security. That's true. Um, yeah, there's somebody else that want to talk security. We want to talk GPUs and stuff on Quality Moments channel, and I had to back off. I felt like we were dominating the entire conversation. Half Pint knows what I'm talking about there. Um, I don't know when I'm going to start having those podcasts on No Bull Cyber, but it will be very soon, and I'll put it out there. I'm about to switch over software, so you'll get a preamble. Hey, Ivan's going to be on. If you follow Drew Dossier or Drew Dossiers or whatever it is, she put one out for 4 days in advance. It's like 4 days? You're giving us a 4-day alignment? It's like, holy crap. What does that mean, Leash? Your baby scream. Okay, yeah, dude, I got an appointment on Tuesday for my knees and weight loss, and it is a doctor that he's a family doctor, as in his son calls me Pops because I got his kid a job like 12 years ago. Fresh, I got him 2 jobs. And he kind of followed me along, and I left one company and he decided to stay, and he's done really well. But this guy has his own practice. He has his own university, actually, or his dad has a university. Anyway, so I'm going there. He's supposedly one of these high-end, people that crack joints and chiropractor kind of things, but he does other things. I'm nervous. I am. But, it is what it is. I go to my regular doctor. Let me tell that story real quick. So maybe I told it last week. I skipped my appointment with my doctor. I don't, it's like I go on a regular basis. And I say, I don't feel like it. I'll the next appointment. And so they called me a couple of days later. Hey, we want to make an appointment for you. I'm like, okay, cool. So how about the 9th of September? It's September. It's June. Yeah, well, that's the first appointment we have for him. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. It's freaking September. You guys are crazy. But, such is the state of healthcare. And, that's in some of the music I've written as well. Don't get me started on let's go into another endless war when we're not taking care of things at home. But I digress. And there's that T-shirt, Kevin. And it won't be a T-shirt, guys. If I ever come out with merch, I'll have a nice pullover, women and men, not just a pullover, but a button down. It won't be cheap, but embroidered. I'd like to wear nice things, not that. Now you can't see Baron's sweatshirt. I got my holster slung over the chair, like somebody's going to come into my house. I got 3 guns behind me. But anyway, I digress. Can you all have guns in Australia? You should. It's a wilderness out there. I'm guessing. Y'all have some pea shooters. We need Ivan. Yeah, whatever. Healthcare. Yes. Yeah, there's Whitney. It's just what I need is another nurse. I got a no, I'm not gonna tell that story. I had an allergic reaction to something, and they rushed me off to the hospital. I got 2. I digress. Apparently, I got 2 EpiPens, one in each leg. My youngest daughter is a doctor, plastics at that, but she still prescribed them anyway. Didn't do a damn thing for me. I was in ICU for like 24 hours. And they love me because I'm in there cracking jokes. I can barely breathe, but I'm cracking jokes. I don't know. It's all about perspective, right? And I think sometimes we take ourselves too seriously. A lot of that last song, or my very last song that I wrote, is like that. And I don't know how people really understand that song. Because I sent it to my wife and my kids. I got 4 kids. I got 4 kids. 3 fingers. Anyway, And if you don't know all the songs that I've written and all the titles and what I'm referring to all the way across the board, you're not going to understand that song. You're just not. And I'm thinking, okay, who said it? Cindy, or somebody's husband liked the song. But how do you understand the song without knowing what the hell I'm talking about? But I guess he did. I don't know. I don't know. But it's cool. But when you listen to it, you can. It's a little bit deeper than like the average bear. I talk about the other tracks that I've written. I talk about Charlie and but I kind of glaze over things. I talk about Joe Kent and but he's still affirmed to our president, right? But it's very shy, so you have to really kind of focus in on because it goes quick. I talk about that 500-foot freaking yacht that Zuckerberg has and that y'all on Facebook paid for. I'm looking at me, but I should be looking at the camera. That's why I hate Facebook. I can't stand it, little bastard. Yeah, and I'm probably more jealous than anything. It's funny. Some of the research that I have done this past week, I also have a link that I found. I have two really good links for y'all, and hopefully I'll be able to play them. My channel is so small, nobody's really going to care if I play them or not. One was it's purely AI because after a while it's like, hey, that's really cool. Then I started looking and it's like, no, that's a bunch of bullshit. And then the other one was just a roller skating rink, and they're doing, it's not Funky Town. I forgot what song they're doing, but they're doing like an older song, like my generation disco song, but it's really cool because they're hustling around. As a young kid, and I can barely remember this, my mother paid for skating lessons for me, and I could ice skate. I could skate my butt off, backwards, front. Not like that, jumping up in the air and do pirouettes. I mean, come on. But it wasn't hockey either, right? But I could skate. And then later on in life, 5 or 10 years ago, I got on skates again. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm not breaking anything because I'm a skier. I love to ski. I used to love to ski. That's why my knees are all shut right now. That and I'm probably carrying way too much weight. Haha, I'm sassy. And more is whatever, Whitney. You're going to get me in trouble, I swear. Outlaw, I don't know what you're talking about, rigged. You and I are going to have a cyber conversation one of these days, and I think it's going to be on that other channel. Let me see now. What are we going to do, guys? We're going to play another song. Let me get this other song out of the way. This one, I'm going to have to make my face disappear. I know when I've written something that is well to me or that feels good for me because, and Kevin has heard me say this before, my eyes will break. And, when they break, this liquid starts to come out. And when liquid comes out of your eyes over a song that you wrote or written, well, to me, it's a banger. But no way. Really, freestyle roller skate. That's cool. Okay, so I gotta find that video too. So let me play the song first. This trust plan. Right, I'm starting to get really good at this, but I'm gonna probably pull back on it a little bit. It's just a lot. Yeah, the one with my mom that took a lot out of me. Where the bloody is the song? Oh. I even have an instrumental that I haven't put out to anybody. Oh, there's a barbecue that I haven't done yet for Kevin. Kevin, don't hold your breath on that one. It ain't coming. What do I do? Is that it? Yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, that's the cover. Is that the cover? God, I've written so many. I've written so many songs. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I like this one. I like the cover. No, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Let me transition over here, guys. There's so much. I like, the posters that used to come out like "Where's Waldo," or I don't know if it's "Where's Waldo" or whatever. Yeah, I guess it was. But it has so many different things all over it, and you try to find little things or find the 20 rabbits, There was so much in here. It speaks to my brain. And Kevin, this is the Ivan's Man Mad World. It's the old guy in the club, but he's a DJ. I still got my 3,000 albums up there. This squeaky ass chair. You'll see my company logo. Is it in here? No. But you'll see cybersecurity and AI mode, and you'll see different things. But there's a lot in the jacket itself, and that's what I like. It's just, I don't know. It took a lot to do this. The roller skating thing, man. I looked at that and I was like, I was locked in, and I'm looking. It's like I need to be preparing for this show. But anyway, I'm going to play this song. Hopefully, I'll get myself together here, and I'm going to give it full stage. I like this tune. I really do.
Just an old man in the club, still moving forward.
Hold on.
With a little help from above.
Wait. I'm going to start over again. Look at all the little details, like even the keyboard where it says my I just noticed that my logo is down there, my name is down there, Ivan is Ivan. There's just little stuff everywhere. But listen also to the words, and you'll hear other little gems. Thank you, Lisa. Inside of the song, so this is one of those songs you have to kind of pay. Really, Kevin? You have to pay attention to. Okay, hold on. This might be important. Okay, I will. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I have that on the computer. I know you publish it somewhere. Is that on? So, one of my fantastic moms. Hey, Justice. He's not a mod. He's my brother. He's a mod too. But his beautiful wife wrote him a song, and I'll play it not directly after this because it's going to make me boohoo too. And she calls Kevin out in the song, and you kind of have to know their love story, and it's a long deal. And Kevin, you need to start going live too. Matter of fact, we should do like a back-to-back deal. Maybe you should go first, and then I should go because I know you like to go to bed early. I'm a night owl. Maybe we'll pick another night and just do a back-to-back. We'll have to figure that out. I digress. Apparently, anyway, I'm gonna play the song. It's just my deal. It's cybersecurity. It is a love, like my wife and my kids. It's a passion. I'm a goober. I'm a nerd at heart, and I just love technology and things of that nature. And Kevin's going to send me the song. Like I can put that on my computer. I can't do that because the computer is a Mac or a Linux box, and this is an Apple. And we can talk about that.
Yeah. Just an old
And
man
give it
in
in,
the club,
guys.
still moving forward with a little help from above. I told y'all it goes by quick. Listen.
Woo.
Yeah. Some of us see what the future holds. Me, I just don't know. Short term, I see life progressing, little changes in my hood as I go. Trying to avoid being tracked and trying to negate the facts. I call out the surveillance state, keeping us all in line while the ones up top keep swearing it'll all be fine. Some folks just don't care. I got nothing to fear. Some wonder what the fuss is about. They don't see what's coming near. Still can't believe this is where we're at. Surviving ain't that bad right now. It's what's coming that I fear. It's what's coming that brings a tear. I'm an old guy, yeah, that's true. Made my stripes, but I'm still not through. How do I open eyes? How do I disconnect this machine that's running out of life? What do I do now? How do I get y'all to see the bull that keep feeding us, telling us we're free? A record on everything, every penny you spend. What do I do now? 'Cause I ain't giving in. I ain't giving in. Ellison said it plain. We'll monitor. Silent. All them tapes didn't mean a thing. To the wealthy and the powerful, no harm will ever come. To those who suffer, though still sitting in despair, reduced to another wonderful secret. Let that sit with you in the all world. worldware. Like all the fake drama this administration brings, only Joe objected, in his praises he still sings. Gave ICE the power to jail little.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be either. It was something big. And you guys hearing the connector disconnect? It looks like I lost my microphone again. God bless, man. You know, this bloody system. Hold on. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, I know what it is. It's this little power supply. Okay. Okay. Are we back? Check, check, check. No, I gotta make the change. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Display. System. Sound. Hotspot. Microphone. Check, check, check. No. Okay. Are we good? Yeah, we're good now. Okay, we're back. I can't stand. Sorry, guys. Too much vibration, whatever. Verbato. I'm starting over. I love this tune. Sorry, I interrupted. My bad. Going back. I'll shut up now. Play, Ivan. Nope. Nope. Don't like that. You don't like that. Speakers. Monocast. It's right. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. I know why. I gotta do that. Hey guys, Ivan Peter here. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just an old man in the club, still moving forward with a little help from above. I told y'all it goes by quick. Listen. Yeah. Some of us see what the future holds. Me, I just don't know. Short term, I see life progressing, little changes in my hood as I go. Trying to avoid being tracked and trying to negate the facts. I call out the surveillance state, keeping us all in line while the ones up top keep swearing it'll all be fine. Some folks just don't care. I got nothing to fear. Some wonder what the fuss is about. They don't see what's coming near. Still can't believe this is where we're at. Surviving ain't that bad right now. It's what's coming that I fear. It's what's coming that brings a tear. I'm an old guy, yeah, that's true. Made my stripes, but I'm still not through. How do I open eyes? How do I disconnect this machine that's running out of life? What do I do now? How do I get y'all to see the bull that keep feeding us, telling us we're free? A record on everything, every penny you spend. What do I do now? 'Cause I ain't giving in. I ain't giving in. Ellison said it plain. We'll monitor everything. Meanwhile, all them cameras on Jeff's Island, all them tapes didn't mean a thing. To the wealthy and the powerful, no harm will ever come. To those who suffer, those still sitting in despair, reduced to another wonderful secret. Let that sit with you, and they all were aware. Like all the fake drama this administration brings, only Joe objected, in his praises he still sings. Gave ICE the power to jail little ones, defending his ego. Lord, look what they have done. Track everyone for your protection, that's what they say. While the politicians fill their pockets and stash it away. Collect the dough and feed the scraps from up on high. Golden towers, helicopters, private planes in the sky, private islands, beautiful bunkers, watching the show. You see that Facebook got 500 feet on display. Built off your back, yeah, keep posting. That's the American way, and I ain't joking. I begged them to wake up, I told them about the plan. I even wrote about Charlie, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, the one who took a stand. Yeah, he saw the game before the rest of us could see. One man with the truth, that's what dangerous can be. What do I do now? How do I get y'all to see The bull they keep feeding us, telling us we're free. A record on everything, every penny you spend. What do I do now? 'Cause I ain't giving in, I ain't giving in. I pray for my children, the future looks great. I'm an old guy, yeah, I said it, that ain't old, that's dangerous. Still missing my mom, but I'm learning quick, it goes by fast. So I'm making a step, who really cares? Not many I see. Looking at the numbers, this ain't easy. They out here creating content off of others, it's true. Me, I'm different, telling stories from my past, that's what I do. A touch of AI on the music, hoping that I last long enough to make a difference. Not just chasing black, still studying cyber. It's in my blood, not to hurt, not to harm, but to give a little love. Dropping back to my college days, DJ at heart. A child of the Almighty, doing my part. Stay off my lawn, yeah, that goes for you too. I'm a friend that trusts a little true, and I ain't through. What do I do now? How do I get y'all to see? Ooh, they keep feeding us, telling us we're free. A record on everything, every penny you spend. What do I do now? 'Cause I ain't giving in, I ain't giving in. Just sitting behind my keyboard, monitors blaring bright, wondering, hoping, praying that it'll all be alright. Praying it'll be alright. All I can do is trust in the Lord and pray. Pray for us all.
Well, how about that? And there's a thank you, right? And I saw a second of a video, and you might even call my last name. And Kevin? Why don't I hear it? Oh, I know why. All right, guys. One more. It's from my boy. Written by his beautiful wife.
I was shaking off the shadows of a love that felt like wood, with a bottle as my refuge and my heart upon the floor. I swore I'd never trust again. My walls were built so high. Then you walked into the wreckage and you didn't pass me by. Choose each other. We could have walked away. I could have kept my heavy armor. You could have safely played, but you showed me what true love is. Opened up the life I hear. No, we didn't have to choose each other, but thank God.
You know I will, Lisa.
You helped me find my grace. Showed me love is not a weapon. Put the smile back on my face. We poured the poison down the drain. You taught my lungs to breathe. You took a broken, empty soul and made this heart believe. I stepped into the sunlight. My vision finally clear. I am a better woman, Kevin, just because you're here. We didn't have to choose each other. We could have walked away. I could have kept my heavy armor. Every single morning, every single night, I'll choose you in the darkness. I'll choose you in the light. To my Kevin, to my best friend, I'm with you to the end. We didn't have to choose each other, but we did. Yeah, we did.
Dang it, Rhonda. Rhonda. Yeah, you done broke the ice. It's a hell of a song, man. And if you listen to the words and if you know what they're going through, good Lord, man. Bravo, bravo, bravo. At least can you give me a second? I gotta recover out of some of that. Oh my gosh. That was just awesome. That was just awesome. Look, I found another one that's probably gonna get me in trouble and I don't really care. And no, this is not the DJ channel, but I'm gonna play it. I just want to. So let me see if I can sneak this one in here. And close you out. And I do that. Is this the right one? Yeah. I didn't roller skate like that, but I just love the music, and I can't play much more of it because I'm sure it'll be a strike on YouTube or whatever, and monetization, whatever, y'all. Come on, seriously. I'm so tempted just to throw this up here. You know what? I am. Oh, shush. Save. Just save it. While this video is playing, I'm going to put this one up at the same time. Where else would you get double videos simultaneously? I asked Claude yesterday what was going on in Jerusalem or the West Wall. And he said, oh, nothing. It's just Thursday, and they normally read the Quran or Torah, whatever it is. My apologies, that not to slack on them. And then I noticed that I kind of just let it go. As I am the only person of color on my street, There is also one house that has Jewish people and they're friends. They're really good friends. And I noticed that occasionally they have an onslaught of people in our cul-de-sac of vehicles. They live like across and then two over or one over. Stay off my lawn is a real thing for me. I've got a pretty yard. I keep it that way. There's a hair. Don't walk on my grass. If a dog walks on my grass and a sprinkler will come on, not to get rid of the person, but just if the dog leaves something beside you. If your dog poops in my yard, I'm coming at you. But if he just, number one, I'm going to just water it in a little bit, just kind of spread it out. Well, like I started this, I kind of like a lot of different cameras around the world. And sometimes I like to pay attention to things that I will never visit or go and see. One of them is the Wailing Wall or this wall, whatever this wall is, the West Wall. I know a lot of presidents have been there, and I kind of watch what's going on. And I found it very interesting that there was a lot of activity yesterday. So I decided to put the camera back up again today. And this is an Earthlink camera, and anybody can access this. They play episodes of Soul Train and American Bandstand. Oh my gosh, it's Soul Train too. Remember the Soul Train line when they would get on each side? Soul. I'm showing my age. I digress. So I was watching this and I recorded this in like 5x mode. But this is.
Try to take the time and leave a comment
Oh,
on this video.
I forgot
and give me y'all.
that was double
It
recording.
really
Yeah.
don't matter if it comes.
My bad. And I thought it would be funny because I kind of watch them and it's almost like watching ants because the camera doesn't move from its position, but it just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more. And I've never been here. And apparently they all know where to stand. And it's quite festive. And they all have their attire and these little plastic chairs. I'm not really sure what these chairs are for. And it's, I know it's kind of hard to see. It's small. But I don't want to take away from the roller skating either. So it's, but at one point I looked up and they're all doing some kind of little exercise thing. I'm like, what are y'all doing? It was just the people in white. I'm assuming that those are women. Here we go. And I'm like, okay. And I started getting a little nauseous just watching this because they were waving back and forth. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking in my head, Hava, Nagila, Hava. I don't know. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I have a lot of really good Jewish friends. I got a lot of black friends. No, actually I don't. But anyway, it was unusual to me. And it's a camera that normally you don't have this amount of foot traffic on it. And I'm kind of wondering what's going on. Well, it's some type of celebration, obviously. But it was very interesting to see this a massive amount of people and all the things that are occurring right now with our country and our greatest ally. So just kind of watching and paying attention. And, acclamation is acclamation. I digress. Bad jokes, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just pointing something out, y'all. Just pointing something out. I don't know. Can I get out of this with some choo-choo train? All right. Is that Lisa's link? It is. Okay. Is that her new single? She's gonna make me cry, right? It's just what I need. I'm not gonna do this on air, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna stop that one. I'm not gonna let it play again. See, this is what y'all come on here for. I've been playing this song, whatever. I don't mind. You guys know I don't mind. I love y'all because it's a community, right? And it's kind of fun. You can also get to see what else is. So I've been watching Tulsa. Been watching Duval Street. Oh yeah, gotta watch what's going on there. We haven't had any major rains out there. Yeah. Haven't seen anything interesting there. I have watched the doc at I don't know where that is. That's Kevin. That's you and Rhonda. What link did I just click on? It says Lisa's link. That's not Lisa's link. No. Oh, that's Kevin. That's your cooking channel. Give me Lisa's link, please. Lisa, if you could slide that over to him, or if you can put it up there yourself, I don't care. We don't. I don't. There's nobody in here trolling. So, and by the way, y'all know how I feel about links and clicking on shit. Don't. Never click on. I do tech support for my wife's company, right? And they all know I do. And this one woman, she's a little person, and I love her because she makes me eggnog. I'm not supposed to drink it at all. I don't care. And I'm waiting for the link. I can go find it. I'll get it myself. Look at that. Lise, are you paying attention? Do you see where it is? Do you see where it is? Look at that. Number 2. It's right there. Oh, go ahead, girl. Oh, now.
Yeah.
Get it.
The 6th day of January, the year was 1977.
Woo.
That was the day that I was told my hero went to heaven. No one had prepared me or told me how my life would change. I thought that this was normal and all families live this way. I was only 9 years old, my sister was 10. AJ was my brother. We were called latchkey kids. We learned how to take care of each other. Now that we're grown and my sister has passed on, thank God for my brother. Still here for each other. I started a family of my own, and it wasn't long before it was just me and baby. Still thinking our life was normal. We made it through all the crazy. Now my son is grown, started a family, and has moved on from me. Thank God for my brother, giving me the strength to breathe. I was only 9 years old, my sister was 10. AJ was my brother. We were called latchkey kids. We learned how to take care of each other. Now that we're grown and my sister has passed on, thank God for my brother. Still here for each other. I was only 9 years old, my sister was 10. AJ was
Get it,
my
girl.
brother.
Hell yeah.
We were called latchkey kids. We learned how to take care of each other. Now that we're grown and my sister has passed on, thank God for my brother. Still here for each other.
Yeah, girl. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's a great song. It's awesome. It's sad, but it's awesome. That was really cool. It was really, really good. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it, Lisa. I appreciate that. That was awesome. It really was. Another talented writer. We have so many in the audience, guys, and I'm surprised Lance is in here. But if you all have music, and I get it that it's AI, and it's AI assisted, and I know a lot of people are just writing from their heart. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, Lise, you put out one about your son. Oh my God, it broke me in half. But then I had to realize, and you know what I wrote to you. It was, for me, it was timing. Sometimes everything hits hard. It always comes back again. It does. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. Let me see if I can get myself back up in here. Oh man, what a show this is turning out to be. Let me see. Boom. Okay, we got a blue background. Why are we having blue here? Let's go with the red instead, shall we? How about that? Oh, we'll tone it down just a little bit. And you can see the mess. It's not that bad. I got to clean that out a little bit. Still working on the studio. Always working on the studio. So, well, we've gone through a lot. It's just been a music release today. It's been kind of cool. Azuka, what's happening, young lady? Welcome to the music festival, the music show. And just right on time, there's my boy. What's happening, Lance? Good to see you. You have missed quite a few songs. There's one song that Lance has that I love. I can't play it because I refuse to boohoo in front of you guys. But it just touches me so hard. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I came across a series of photos that I'm going to slowly, I know what I want to show y'all. Kevin, you saw this video earlier. Kevin and I share videos every now and then over text messaging, but I'm not showing off, y'all. It's just something that I don't know. Come on. This is what happens when you have your system that's too big and too much crap all over it. Where did that video go? Oh, see that, Kevin? I will probably never find. Oh, I know, it was email. I had to email it to myself because it was too big. Yes, I'm going. Okay. Not that one. That was an old show. Oh, there's so many things I could show y'all. Okay, I don't know where I put it. Kevin, I should make you show. Well, you can't show, can you? Oh, I know where it is. Well, it should be. I get the picture of the sky, and I don't see it. So organized here. It's just so organized. You can play whatever you want. I know that, Lance. Thank you so much. That's the one thing I love about this community. So I just played one of Kevin's songs. Actually, one of Rhonda's songs. My apologies, Rhonda. Rhonda was the artist, was the writer and producer. Just played one of Lisa's songs. It was banging too, and I was fortunate enough to play two of my Outlaw. You need to start writing. Come on, we need to start writing some nerd songs. I told somebody I was going to write a song about me growing up because my upbringing was on the rougher side, being dyslexic, and that's why I write now, because I had never wanted to write before. Writing sucked, but now it flows. It just flows out of my heart, and I don't have to worry about what I put down on paper, and nobody's judging me. If any of y'all get that. What I wanted to show y'all was a delivery from DoorDash, and it is not your average delivery. Yeah, I don't know if this is it or not. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Okay, this is not. This is, it's from a couple of weeks ago. Really? You don't see anything, and I don't know anything about this other than the fact that this is when I showed up for it. And I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But I captured that much of it, and that's poof. And that's that. So No, I'll never show that again. Okay. Let me go out and pull my email. That's a great picture, by the way. Y'all, Lady Rhonda and Kevin, my brother. Y'all are too much. Just looking to see what else I've been looking at. Look, I'm live. I think that's so freaking funny. I was about to say, Half Pint, you're not on tonight? You're not working? You're not modding? Quality Moments is not up yet? I guess he doesn't come on until later on. Kevin, I just read. No. Okay. Where is... I don't know. So we had FIFA's in town all across America. We've had some judges oh no, this is all the stuff about Donald Trump. No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Not going to go there. Not going to talk about all the failed businesses that he's had and how much money he's ran into and the island that Ivanka, and it's sad that her name has Ivan in it. That she wants to buy with her husband. That's just whatever. I don't know who's winning in soccer or football. Anybody good winning in FIFA that we know of? I see Barcelona maybe, or I know is Belfast, Northern Ireland. Are they playing? I don't know. I'm just reading over some notes here. Oh, I see. On the 12th, the Kennedy Center. The name. Who did that? Congress. Congress forced the name to be removed. A certain name to be removed from the Kennedy Center. What's happening, Chris? How are you, sir? Thank you for your compliments on my song. So that was kind of interesting this week. I hope we really don't go into war. I know there's been a lot of kerfuffle in that area. I pray that we just don't. I don't want to lose anyone. I remember as a kid watching the Vietnam War. USA won 4-1. Who did they play? Azuka, you can't go away. You have to stay here if you're here. USA won. Okay, who did we play? Who did we defeat? Was it anybody of value? Do we beat anybody from Europe? Okay, or especially like either Belgium or the Netherlands. Those are the two that so I could stick it out to my wife. Let's see. Kenya, I see. Nothing really interesting. There was a lot that went on this week. Federal judge blocks Trump 100,000K. Hey, y'all, there is a UFC boxing. It's not boxing. It's a match that's occurring, and there's a lot of kerfuffle. Paraguay. My MVR is resetting. I don't know why. Maybe it's supposed to reset on a Friday at 12:20. I don't know. Oh, 11:20. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Paraguay. Well, hopefully they were pretty good. So yeah. So we beat Paraguay 4-1. That's good, I guess. Hopefully it was done in a nice, clean, safe town, and nobody has been injured in any of that. I notice there's a lot of homeless people being removed from places in California and some other areas. I did notice that the White House looks like it should have a couple of cars out there with on jack stands or maybe cement blocks. I digress. It's too easy to poke at. I shouldn't do it, I know. But it's still punching up. I don't care who you are. Let me pull up my email and let me show you all this little deal I was talking about earlier. Kevin, I think that's worth showing, don't you? I liked it. I thought it was cute. I don't see it anywhere. I know I saved it somewhere. That's music. That's typical for me, guys. I can never find what I'm looking for. Now it decided to come back. I don't know. I'm looking at all these screens. I'm about to eliminate one of the screens and add. I just ordered another 32, but I'm taking down one of the 65s, and I'm going to put up some shelving and some lighting and some plants and make it a little bit more homey. Canada has a one-on-one. So was it a full-out tie? Ties in soccer suck. Okay, because you have all the overtime in the oh my gosh. I remember my kids were doing that. That was like the worst thing in the world. A lot of Australians have been denied entry to the World Cup. You know, what's the deal with Australia and the U.S.? I thought we were like really, cohesive. Uh, I don't. What's the issue? Is there? Hold on, I gotta. Look at that! Hit the button too. Look how professional that was. What an asshole! Oh my gosh. Um, I'm still looking to see if there's anything else here. So, for those of you who missed it, I will be splitting up some of my channel a little bit. I am going to move a lot of the cyber things. I want to start doing more cyber stuff. I am going to open up another channel that is part of my true business at heart, No Bull Cyber. So, thank you, Lise. So that will you'll see that soon. I'll be advertising on both channels. You will see here very soon. Lance convinced me to get buy me a cup of coffee. It's kind of a thing. I don't know if I'll ever be monetized here or not. Thank you. Total future memory lost. That's a long handle, brother. Okay, but I was about to say I'll allow it. No, it's not for me to allow. And my name is not Baron. I'll leave that one alone. I'll walk away from that one past. I saw somebody else came in that I wanted to say hi to besides Azuka. Who was that? Rhonda, are you deleting your own stuff? Was it Love and Compassion? I think. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my email. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. It's in a browser. I need to go to a browser. I downloaded it 500,000 times. I know exactly where it is. So if I downloaded it, it should be in downloads, right? That would make sense. But no, in me, it's not in downloads. So, so what else is going on this weekend? Anybody have any plans for tomorrow? It's supposed to be relatively warm here in Texas. It was a gorgeous day today. I ended up, we have some furniture that I purchased for my wife for Father's Day. And it's a rocker swivel, 2 sets of chairs that we've had out there for the longest time. We have a C-shaped house and we have a pool in the middle of it. And if I could sell the pool, I would, but it happens to be in the ground. But if anybody wants to come in here and dig it out, you can more or less have it. That's a joke. I digress. But Kevin saw me assemble those 2 chairs, and I'm trying to stretch here, trying to find what I find it very hard to do 2 things at one time. I am not that kind of person. My wife can do that all day long. I cannot. I do not multitask well at all. It's just not in my valor. So it would be easier for me just to close my mouth and shoosh for a moment. See? Just like that. That's noisy, isn't it? But I'm going to turn it down. And this is worth seeing. I think it's funny as all get out. This is not the first time I've done this. And Kevin knows. I know you know Kevin. So I'm going to pull this one back up. And I'm going to transition over. And one of these days, I'm not going to narrate what I'm doing here behind the screen. I plan on utilizing new software, hopefully, very soon. Now, that's my neighbor's fence, not mine. I don't know that mine looks any better. This is North Texas. Everybody here has a pool. It's standard operating procedure. So that's why we all have those ugly looking fences with you do not climb rails on them. Check this out, y'all. Some of the sound, I guess, is worth it. Let's see. That's some bougie shit or what? My drone looks better than that one. Lance, you said you wanted a drone. Well, there you go. I did all that for a smoothie. That's what that is. And the company here, DoorDash here, advertises, "Hey, no tipping. You get a drone delivery." At first, they had it out where you didn't, you had to have a spot where you could drop it down. I was like, my backyard's like big enough for a weed whacker, and I don't go back there. That's the dog's area, so I don't mess with that. I don't think they deliver in the front yard, but now they just deliver in your driveway. And yeah, this would be a video on Ivan's Mad World. It really would be. And Lance called out something last night on his video. I have a drone that when I first got it, I used to fly it a lot. And I want to start doing it again, but the knees and the legs are just like, nah. But I was flying, and then I got some software that allows you to fly via positions, right? So you can set a parameter. So fly to this point, circle, and then fly to this point, circle, and then fly here. But the license that I have, and Lance, if you get one, get a DJI. Trust me, you'll be happy. I know it's a little bit more expensive. The government hates DJI because they're all made by the Chinese. They're all made in China. I don't care who it is, but it's a good drone. Anyway, I'm spending your money for you. This was delivered via drone. It's not the first time, and they can only deliver one. And I think it's like 24 ounces worth of smoothie, but it's no tip. So I don't know. I'm a goober, guys. I'm just a nerd at heart. Yeah. So I dropped it in my driveway, and there you have it. And just right inside, just as straight up as it could be, and it flew quite a ways. And the next time I want to actually track it. It gives you a little map when it's flying toward you, and it flew quite a few miles. And it's not like I'm near an airport or anything, but it's quite interesting just to have. And my neighbors are like, "Look at this idiot," because he's getting shit delivered from the sky. I don't know. To me, it's funny. I enjoy the little things in life that just make you laugh. And to me, that was funny. So anyway, that's a video that I made today that I wanted to show. I thought it was entertaining. Nothing else. So I'm shooting my wad here. Seen some videos on those very good drones. Yeah, but they got so many blades and they're so bloody noisy. My drone's not that noisy. It's just not. But I'm gonna steal your idea and shoot some. The thing it's kind of like uber nerdish. Go out and fly just a drone around. You're not supposed to fly at night, right? And it's always supposed to be within eye range and this, that, and the other. And okay, I get it. But I think they've released or relaxed some of those rules. I don't know. I know here in Texas, they use a lot of drones for searching for people or for like missing children or for heat mapping. For individuals. I've seen that before, and I'm talking to just about an empty screen here. Let me push this little magic button. I've always wanted to get that license, but it's almost equivalent of getting like a pilot's license, man. You got to study. Well, look, I'd rather do cyber than that, but I can put some devices on my drone and go snooping around all the different Wi-Fis out there, outlaw, and see who's running what Wi-Fi and possibly what's available for access. Like my neighbor across the street who has a hidden Wi-Fi, but no password on it. And he thinks he's quite secure. I digress. Maybe it's time for me to play a song. So let me go pick one of mine, and then maybe I'll go pick one of Lance's if anybody has any requests. Does anybody have any requests? Let's see. So we've already played Truth. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. So the song I'm about to play is "Wake Up America." Prior to this, I found a couple of online videos in reference to these billionaires. If you all recall, last week I showed you all some bunkers that were being built by the extremely wealthy, and I kind of wondered why. And there was a lot of people that went into the why they're building these bunkers. Well, the thought is that AI is going to take over a great deal of things, and America or the world per se is going to get pissed. Rhonda, can you actually see one of my systems? Yeah, funny thing that you just said that. I actually have one of my phones called that. Anyway, you think I'm joking? It actually is called the FBI Surveillance Van 14, for that matter. Anyway, we used to make those jokes all the time, and I actually called mine that. And you know what the funny part is? When you go to an airport and you turn on your Wi-Fi as a hotspot, or you share, we used to travel with hotspots, right? Just the little box, and you can put on your seriously way. Like this iPhone 14 is like a surveillance drone 14. It truly is. It is. That's, come on, Ronnie. I got that kind of brain, you know. I'm a nerd. But we used to put all kinds of things on our SSID. For an SSID, y'all, means what do you call your Wi-Fi, right? So like my Wi-Fi, one's tequila shots. One is the Wall, like Pink Floyd, The Wall. That's my firewall. I can tell you all these things because nobody's gonna hack me, and I've got multiple firewalls. Anyway, but just unusual stuff like that. So you know, if you ever look around in my head and you go, what is this guy thinking about? Then you'll see all the dumb shit that I've got going on. But yeah, my phone is called Surveillance Van 14. So you'll see that. And I did that at the airport. I think I had called my hotspot, like, what the F are you looking at? And I know a couple of kids looked at the available Wi-Fis, and I never forget the expression on their face, and they're looking around to see who owns that hotspot. What I don't think it was like what the F. I think it was like, what the hell are you looking at? Just you know, if you can't laugh at it, then what can you do? You know. So let me play this song. I already played this song. Trust is a funny thing. That's trust. I want to play. Where's Wake Up America? This chair is squeaking away. I'm gonna have to tighten it up. Tighten it up. I think I played this for y'all already one time. But if not, I'll play it here. I thought it was kind of cute. You know, here I'm going into something that I normally don't go into, but I don't care. I leave this realm for somebody else. No, I don't know.
Maybe would do a great job.
Watch this. Wait. I forgot this was in here.
I appoint Jeffrey Epstein to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Jeff would do a great job.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
I appoint Laura Loomer to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Larry would do a great job.
Have you lost your mind?
Say what?
Sorry.
I appoint Benjamin Netanyahu to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Bibi would do a great job.
Okay. Yeah, that's how it starts. Yeah, that's another, Kevin, that's another one of those videos for Ivan's Mad World. I'll have to remember to put that over there. Show your screen. I didn't show my There you go. There. Thank you, Rhonda. There. You see, Lady Rhonda, my producer, keeps me honest. Okay. Oh, my dumb ass. And you know what? Now I'll never find that video again. Oh, there it is. Where can I snatch it? Sorry, guys. It's so typical of me. Oh, gosh. Okay, let me start from the beginning. This is why I need help. I need, so raising kids, I didn't raise the kids. My wife raised kids. We have 4 kids, 4 adults. And we would always say, well, what do you want? What do you want for your birthday? And the answer was, I want $1 million and a good psychiatrist. Or right now, I don't have $1 million, but I just need a good psychiatrist. I always wanted a good psychiatrist. Now, let me turn it up.
To run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Bibi would do
Oh, shut up, Charlie.
I appoint Benjamin Netanyahu to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Bibi would do a great job.
I appoint Jeffrey Epstein to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Jeff would do a great job.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
I appoint Laura Loomer to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Larry would do a great job.
Have you lost your mind?
Okay, yes. There's Ivan's mind. Don't let me get loose with, I forgot what my editor is, Da Vinci. I can get out there and have some fun with it. It takes time. I'm getting better and better with Da Vinci. But to me, it's just a little fun crap that I just, if I'm bored, I have nothing else better to do. I will play. I'll play around with. Let's see. No, I'm not going to play that. I did create some instrumentals. Now, this one's relatively new. Well, that's the poster for it. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. It's also a poster. So what I do plan on doing, and Lise was the one that kind of inspired that. Most of my videos are just an image, and what you did, yeah, I did a Baron. I did a Baron. Most of my, but you know what? He actually has seen my studio. He's made comments on my channel. I think he might be a member. I'm not sure. He's never showed up for anything yet, but he might have subscribed. But he's actually left a comment, and he saw all the screens and everything. And it was kind of cool. Why he did that, I don't know. But he said, "Yo, I'm really jealous." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. You got like 500,000 people watching you." Where are the songs? These are all the posters. Okay. Is this Wake Up? No, that's Dangerous Thing. That's Roger. See, Roger doesn't come on anymore. So there's a barbecue. I'm not gonna play my mom's song. That makes me cry. Come on, Ivan. See, what the problem is that this chair is getting warm, and my butt is sitting on it, and it's starting to get like sticky. So I want to stand up, but I'm not going to show you all my legs because I just have shorts on. So I'm smarter than I don't want you to see the old man stand up either. Oh, no wonder I'm looking at the wrong. You know, they're both music. Come on, man. What song is this?
Yeah. It's already here. You just sleep through it.
Oh, wait. That's so. I started a sentence. I know, Rhonda. I know. I'm getting there. I scroll. I started a thought and then I stopped. So the inspiration. You're like, what the hell is he talking about? He started a sentence. Is he going to finish it? I can. Yeah, I know you can see, but that's not what. So, Lise had a video that she made, and it was a lot of pictures in there. And yeah, it made me tear up. And I'm going to start remixing my videos with, especially the last one, with all of the album jackets, or make it more of a not a motion video like Lance has or anything of that nature, but more or less, more visual. So if you get that. Swap ET. I don't know what that means, please. Laughing out. I don't know what you're laughing out loud about, but yeah, I'm not standing up in front of y'all. You see my broken ass knees.
Thought you had time. Time don't wait on the willfully blind.
Yeah. I know.
It's for the ones with their
Ryan
eyes
Hall,
open.
y'all.
It's
one
for
has
the
a
ones who
remix.
stop clapping. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
boy's
yeah.
crazy.
News come from a Lego, spitting the truth, not from a paid off mouth. Every headline scripted, every breaking new route. CNN dangling bait, Fox selling fear. Same damn puppet, different hand up in there. Boomers ate it.
Hold on. Did y'all see? Did y'all see that CNN is about to be purchased by the same people that just bought CBS? Okay, so that is the same franchise. I know I interrupted the song and nobody likes to. I'm sorry. It's the same. You will have no more news that you can rely on at all. Fox is already owned. We know where that is. Now CBS and NBC are all under Paramount, right? And that's all under our greatest ally. Dude, it just got to me because it said CNN. It cleared today. It cleared today. I'm at a loss of words. I truly am. It's interesting. We're done. Yeah, I'm thinking, where the hell is my underground shelter? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go buy another Armorlight. It's just what Armorlights, aka Armorlight rifles. It's speaking of which, Lance, I want to hear your, not this last video, but the video before. You need to isolate that gunshot. You do. And you should have called the police. I'm just saying. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you all need to go back and listen to not this last episode of Lance's, but the previous one. Okay? And about an hour in, maybe 45 minutes, maybe 90 minutes. So you're going to have to listen to the whole thing. See how I did that, Lance? He gets more listening time. Anyway. But somebody shot off a gun very close to his abode. It's all very, very interesting. I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already here, you just sleep through it. Thought you had time. Time don't wait on the willfully blind. It's for the ones with their eyes open. It's for the ones who stopped clapping. Yeah. Yeah. News come from a Lego, spitting the truth, not from a paid off mouth. Every headline scripted, every breaking new route. CNN dangling bait, Fox selling fear. Same damn puppet, different hand up in there. Boomers ate it, hold it and shoot, didn't blink. Saw it at 9 before, no time to blink. Kids watching real time, they starting to think. Gen X in the cut, Gen Y on the fence. Gen Z smelling bullshit a decade hence. Tech bros thought they pilots, nah, they the fuel. AI flying the plane and they don't go to school. They said the mic was free till the real one spoke. Then the mic caught a band and the algorithm choked. We awake now, we done. We awake now, we done. Sun come out nowhere to run. We awake now, we done. Check. Who on that app you scroll on all night? Same 6 fingerprints on the copyright. YouTube, kicking Twitch, beat the paperwork. TikTok, Spotify, same boss, different shirt. Ellison crew, old guard sweating, calling it the 8th front war. Fuck you. Bombs on Gaza, bombs on Lebanon. They begging for more. That's what they do. Palm Islands used to glitter with gold, now the whole city burned. World order pamphlet, ain't nobody earned. It ain't the people, it's a handful up top. You greedy hands working every teleprop. They bought the airways, bought the talking heads, bought the think tanks, bought the books you ain't read, bought the lobbyists, yeah, APAC and all. Bought the bill, bought the pen, but they can't buy a mic that ain't plugging in. We awake now, we done. We awake now, we done. Something come up, nowhere to run. We awake now, we done. Who never got to know they've been sold. That's the bill, and it's coming due.
Yeah, whatever.
Same old script, same old face behind the curtain. Same machine, different clothes, same outcome.
Just an old man in the club.
Certain. still moving forward with a little help from above.
That my phone just fell on my keyboard.
I told y'all it goes by quick. You wrap the poison up in flags, made the bitter taste feel worth it. So trust the plan, trust the system. We did.
I don't know where the song's playing at.
Some of us see what the future
I honestly don't know where the song's playing
I
at.
just don't know. Short term, I see life progressing, little changes in my hood. As I
Where
go.
else?
Try to
Where
avoid
else
being
are
trapped,
you
trying
going to
negate
go?
the facts. I call out the surveillance state, keeping us all in line. While the ones
honestly
up
don't know where the
top
song
keep
is.
swearing it'll all be fine. Some folks just don't care. I got nothing to fear. Some wonder what the fuss is about.
Shame on
They
you.
don't see what's coming near. Still can't believe this is where we're at. Surviving ain't that bad right now. It's what's coming that I fear. It's what's coming that brings a tear.
No, don't you do it.
I'm a no guy, yeah, that's true. Made my stripes, but I'm still not through. How do I open eyes? How do I disconnect this machine that's running out of life? What do I do now? How do I get y'all to see the bull that keep feeding us, telling us we're free? A record on everything, every penny you spend. What do I do now? 'Cause I ain't giving in. I ain't giving in. Ellison said it plain. We'll monitor everything. Meanwhile, all them cameras on Jeff's Island, all them tapes didn't
I'll find
mean a
it.
thing. To the wealthy and the powerful, no harm will ever come. To those who suffer, those still sitting in despair, reduced to another wonderful secret. Let that sit with you.
I got it.
They all were aware. Like all the fake drama this administration brings, only Joe objected in his praises he still sings. Gave ICE the power to jail little ones, defending his ego. Lord, look what they have done. Track everyone for your protection, that's what they say. While the politicians fill their pockets and stash it away. Collect the dough and feed the scraps from up on high. Golden towers, helicopters, private planes in the sky, private islands, beautiful bunkers. Watching the show, you see that Facebook got 500 feet on display. Built off your
Okay.
back.
Where else are you going to find just wonderful errors like that, right? My phone slides down off of it. Hold on, I'm putting my face back up here. Yeah, I know it's a mess. I don't really care. You guys don't. That's the grace about this show. I have a show. That is the grace about y'all allowing me to do this and to come onto your phones or your computers and do. Yeah, smash the damn like button. I don't care. Whatever. So literally, I have my pad here, which is slick because it's got one of those like no fingerprints or you can't read it, whatever. And then my phone was sitting on top of the iPad, and the pad is very, very slick, and the phone just slid right off the pad onto my keyboard. And then when it smashed down, it decided to play a song all by itself. And believe it or not, that is the avatar that Suno decided to generate for the song. Or maybe not. Yeah, I guess because I've never seen this one before, but it has a whole bunch of screens and me behind the keyboard. So that's what it thinks I look like, right? So isn't that wonderful? Hopefully I don't look that handsome. But there you have it. What are you saying, Kevin? Don't forget, don't click on stupid. Yes. We're not past midnight. Are we past midnight? No, we're coming up on midnight. I know I've dropped a few bombs here, and I know that you said, Kevin, I'm allowed to say those bad words, but don't click on shit, y'all. It's a bad thing. So just be careful what you click on. Kevin, are you leaving me? I know you should be getting rest. And I always appreciate. I don't know if some people have to get up early in the morning or whatever. I'm still going to hang out for a little bit. I'm not pulling a Lance. I think I went to bed last night and got up, and I still saw Lance was live. He wasn't, but it was close. I'm not going to go beyond 90 minutes here. Anyway, I digress. So we're going to erase all that stuff that just occurred because I couldn't find where the song was playing at. Apparently, I need to have like a mixing board. I am, brother, I appreciate you. You know I love you. You don't have to stay. Ron is clapping. That's the beauty part of y'all. You just let me be myself. I used to like just, oh my God, the world world's coming to. Nah, I don't do that anymore. Y'all make me so comfortable. I have a hard time standing up in front of y'all, but I don't care. I do, but I got a sticky butt. My butt's not sticky; it's sticking to the chair. That sounded really bad. But yeah, you allow me to have that grace, and I it's not like I have a professional show that I have to, slice and dice and have all these things ready to entertain y'all. Y'all know you're going to get a shipwreck when you come in here, and that's okay. That's part of it. Who else can do that? Tell me, who else can do that? Nobody I know. Not live. They wish they could. No, that ain't happening. It's just not. But on this show, here you will see the background can change colors any way I want to. What was it? 256 colors, I believe. But whatever. Ronnie, look at that. I just picked up. I don't know if this is your first time here, Ronnie, or not. Howdy, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Or I think you're a sir. That's fantastic. It's another one of Roger's full faithful fans, and that's fantastic. I feel honored. I know Roger doesn't like to come on because he knows I want to get tongue tied around him. He's one of my idols. It will be like when Lance came on here one of the first times. I'm like, oh my gosh, or if I see I couldn't imagine Barron would ever, find a little tiny show like this. I ain't have 500 people, but I don't really care. I'm not a star. Okay, so now I know, Ronnie, ma'am. Something you don't know. Oh, it's an I. I should know, right? Because if it was a Y, yeah, okay. Again, I'm just a dumbass. What can I tell you? That's what you signed up for. Please hit that like and subscribe. I promise I won't make that mistake again, Ronnie. I did call you out in the song, so at least I have that going for me, right? Anyway, good morning, Ronnie. Are you on the East Coast, or are you in Australia, or maybe UK, or maybe even Canada? There's a lot of people from all over. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to play "Wake Up America," and again, I'm going to stretch a little bit because my knees are getting a little tight around the edges, and I'm not going to rap, but we're getting near midnight. Might be hitting up on some other things just to remind you all that I will be splitting off, be getting a little bit more formal when it comes to cybersecurity and some of the things that I really just adore beyond my family and just beyond me speaking and creating music. But the reason why I really started this channel or really wanted to go online was to, help people with cyber and to the things that are obvious to me that a lot of people don't realize and how dangerous it can be. Outlaw, if you're still here, you might know some of the things I'm speaking in reference to. Even how, if you have used other people's Wi-Fi in the past and you have that on your phone, that's still beaconing out, right? So some of the tips like this and some of the tricks, and it's not going to be one of those shows where do this and click this off. It just more of a general, just an overview, but just some things to get you thinking about that level of security, because we all need to be thinking about that with the level of AI that's occurring. And what we're about to see, the thing called the Q day, when quantum computing comes out and breaks 256K encryption. Okay. I know. I'm going a little bit too deep. I'll reel it back. But again, one of these days, very soon, most likely this coming week, I will have some type of an announcement for my cybersecurity line up. And we'll be talking more and more about cyber and a little bit more in depth on what's going on there. And so hopefully somebody will get something done. This is what I want to play. And
You want to know what a lie really costs? Not the money, not the headlines. It's counted in the people who trusted you completely, who believed every word, who never got to know they'd been sold. That's the bill, and it's coming due. Same old script, same bitter taste feel worth it? So trust the plan, trust the system. We did. Look what that's determined. We handed you the power, every vote, every prayer. You traded it for donor dinners and the comfort of their chair. You didn't serve the country, you served the room up there. Every promise was a costume that you wore to get your share. We were not constituents, we were a means of screen, a crowd between you and the truth of everything you've been. You smiled at every camera while you moved behind the scenes. Greed dressed up as governance, power dressed as clean. You lied to us, said it was to keep us safe. You lied to us, left wreckage in your wake. You lied and lied and lied again. The people paid the price for every choice you made. September morning, clear blue sky. The world stopped and stared. Before the dust had settled, you already had it prepared. The narrative, the enemy, the reasons for the war declared. Passports found untouched in rubble. Building 7, how'd that square? Flag draped boxes, silent funerals. The bill paid hand by hand by people who believed you with a flag where answers stand. While the architects of every coffin stayed safely on dry land. With clean suits, clean hands, and every exit pre-planned. Then came the sickness, fear delivered through the screen. Daily, hourly, surgical, every question quarantine. People died alone in hallways without a hand unseen. Followed every guideline, did exactly what you'd schemed. While the ones who wrote the mandates broke them without shame. Private rooms with wine glasses, the rules were just a game. The record speaks, not opinion, documentation. Every name, every pivot, every buried memo, history will claim it. Then there's the list, the one they swore did not exist. Drawn out in black on white, faces you couldn't have missed. Household names, Sunday smiles, midnight in the manifest. Private planes, private islands, children, you know the rest. He didn't kill himself, say it slow until it lands. He did not kill himself, and every name inside those files still walks in free command. Oh, the drawings came to light, sketch detail, cold precise. A truth worth every dollar they would pay to keep on ice. You didn't protect the children, you fed them to the wolves and called it sacrifice. Here's the thing about a lie built this deep. It doesn't just deceive the person in front of it. It gets into the water, the schools, the news, into the mouth of every person trying to make sense of the world for someone they love. We weren't stupid. We were trusting. There's a difference. And they knew exactly which one they were counting on. We see you not the portrait, not the flag, the record, every redaction, every flight, every name they tried to drag back into the dark away from the light. You don't get the quiet legacy, you don't get the honored end. History is writing it. It does not need your permission, and it remembers you exactly as you were. Your whole career, little man, your AI plan backfired. Even they saw the injustice and stood with the common man. We remember every name, every night, every lie. The record doesn't sleep, and neither do I. Your legacy, a footnote, tarnished and small, just ones and zeros on a disc. And we're formatting it all. We were sold, all of us, and we will never, never forget the lies you spoke, little man.
Hit that bell. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to click that like button. Thank y'all. Am I in the frame? Oh, I am in the frame. I had to stand up. My butt was killing me. Hey, I found a video that I recorded a long time ago. This is on Duval Street in Florida, in the Keys. And for the life of me, I know that this is an act. I do. I don't know why. I really don't. But take a look. I'm gonna take my ghost out of this picture. Where I can find my cursor. Okay, you got to pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Did somebody come in? Who's Elizabeth? Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? I see you in there. Okay, you guys ready? This isn't very long. I might have to play this a few times because but you'll see it set up. You will see this. Pay attention to it. If you just don't, you'll think something really bad occurred. Okay, you see these two. The guy goes around the corner. Just watch the bikes. Now keep in mind, on the corner here is a bar called Sloppy Joe's. There's a light at this intersection. This guy's driving up with a beer or a beverage. Obviously, he's waiting to make a right. I guess. Right. Did you see it? Let me back up. Everybody pay attention. Okay? So I'm going to back up all the way so we can see this guy. Now, he just said he's going to make a right-hand turn. He's got his little, he's on a, I don't know if that's an e-bike or not. It kind of looks like one. This one's just stopping. Can't see him talking to anyone. Watch the cars, watch the crowd. He just signaled to his buddy. Another car's coming. This one pulls up so we know it's a red light. Taxi goes straight. Here comes the bike. Okay, bike's in the clear. See it? Did you see the kid get hit? Okay, that's me in another life moving the cursor. Well, I'm not doing that right now. I'm the purple guy here. But I'm backing it up enough because I believe that this was either somebody trying to steal out of a pocket, a pickpocket. I don't know. It's a setup. I can't figure it out. And I'm looking, and again, this is my cyber side. I don't trust anybody. None of it makes sense to me. So I'm backing everything up, and this is when you could back up this camera. And again, I know I do weird things, but I happen to catch this, and I've looked at this for a long time, a lot. And why I captured it, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was a scam, and you'll see when it plays again. There's a little kid that comes out, and I don't know. Okay, I'm a purple. I don't know who's what my other cursor's doing. I'm gonna back it up. Okay. So you see the little kid? See the little kid right there? I don't know if the little kid is pickpocketing. Something's going on here, and I don't know what it is. You see, in the car, never will you see a car going that fast. Not on this corner. And if you look, You see the red bike go, and then this other guy. I mean, by just inches. And then this guy comes sprinting across. Can't figure it out. And for the life of me, I've been trying to figure this one out for a long time. And this is old. This is a couple of years old. This is, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years old. But it's just, the whole thing is just very, very strange. Car doesn't hit. Doesn't make contact. His mirror, nothing. And if you notice, his brakes are on. See how red those lights are? Red bike goes first, then this other guy comes. This guy comes running across. I'm thinking there's a pickpocket in the crowd somewhere. I just couldn't spot him. You see the little kid right there? There's a little kid right there. He's deep into that crowd. Right there. Anyway. So it's something I came across a couple of minutes ago. I figured, y'all could take a look at it and see what you think. This is like my UFO video. Hell if I know. I don't know. I digress. It's just something I happen to have in my vast collection of videos that I've captured and recorded. He stuck the back tire. Yeah. I don't. Do you think he did? Hold on. Let's go. Where's my cursor? I gotta make this cursor bigger. Too many screens. Come on. Where did it go? There it is. Let's transition back over again. Do you think he stuck his back tire out? Because I don't think it hit him at all. And I don't see, he's laying it down. I don't know. I don't think it hit him. I don't think it hit him. I don't know. Yeah, he might have stuck his back tire out. I don't know. And I think the driver shows up like, I don't know, later. I might have another video or a different version of this. But I just saw this one. I'm trying to clean up my hard drive. I've got so many different hard drives. There's so much crap all over them. And I came across this video. And I figured, oh, okay, well, I may as well play this. I don't have a massive amount of organization going on right now today for this particular show. But I thought, to me, it was kind of interesting and something, once again, something weird that Ivan has captured that, welcome to Ivan's mad world. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how he would make any money off of that deal if it was a hit and run. And in this part of Florida, on that street, the speed limit is like 30 miles an hour. And nobody ever speeds. I watch this camera a lot. This camera was recently purchased by Earth Cameras. And I'm sure they paid a lot of money for it. They purchase a lot of cameras. They have a service. Actually, I pay for their service. You can see things all over the world, even throughout Australia and even the White House. They have a constant camera on that. Throughout Ireland, everywhere. I just don't get this. That's the camera, but I don't get what happened here, what occurred. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not logical. It does not compute. So, again, something else I figured I'd show since I have all my strange and unusual videos. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens on Duval Street. And a lot of that, if you ever get the chance to spend a Halloween or watch this camera on Halloween in Duval, find it and watch it. Just remember, and watch it on a big screen. Oh my gosh. Oh, you have never have you seen your accountant with a leash on in a diaper. Mm-mm. Being towed around by grandma. No. No. I digress. All right. It is, it's past midnight. And I don't know. Does anybody have anything else they want to go over? Want to talk about? Want to go through? I am not a video game player like Mr. Lance. I am a chatter, and I think I have reached my limit. I've done my 90 minutes. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of cybersecurity. There is a few things I do want to touch about or talk about real briefly. Outlaw, I don't think you're still here, but if anybody's into computers, I know the prices right now are ridiculous. They're absolutely stupid. Hold off, they're about to go down. I honestly believe that this AI bubble and this data center bubble is about to burst. I don't believe it. I just don't. There's too much technology. Moore's law says this can't happen the way it is, and there's new technology that's being rolled out right now. So it just doesn't make sense to me. I've never laughed so hard while folding laundry. Okay, well, I got a funny face, so I don't know if that might help. Well, you're more than welcome. I don't think I fold. Oh yeah, I do fold laundry. Anyway, that's that. Also, be careful with the AI. There's a lot of crap that's out there. And I'm not going to go into the whole Charlie Kirk thing, but what they put out and what's going on there is just crazy. It's just, I feel sorry for all of that. I don't know what this country is going through. I don't necessarily know if I believe in all these investigations that are about to occur. And I don't know why we are having. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. I don't think I rock for anything. Maybe some of my music, but far from rocking. I don't know why we're going through what we're going through. We're about to lose a lot of our rights. We are truly about to be under surveillance all the time, and that's one of the things. Yeah, you can tell I'm backing out, can't you, Tiffany? That's one of the things that I do write about, and it's one of the things that we never need to be homebound, but just be cognizant of that. Every place you go, everybody has got something that's tailing them. Wi-Fi in cars now, cameras. Everybody's got glasses with cameras on, taking pictures. It's tough nowadays even to pick your nose. You just can't do it. So, good night, Katie J. We'll see you. It's everybody. I guess it's time to go. Everybody's saying good night. So just be cognizant of that. Be very careful about what you put in email. Understand that the things that you believe are private aren't. What you put on Facebook does not belong to you anymore. What you put on anything that belongs to Google is not yours. It's Google. If you send something via Google Mail, that no longer belongs to you. It belongs to them. Okay? So just understand, if you do not pay for the product, you are the product. Plain and simple. And Kevin, what is our motto on this channel? What is the one thing that we believe in that we never, ever, ever do? We never click on anything that is incestuous, tempting. If it's too good to be true, it's too good. Has anybody ever gotten an email that says that their Indian, their African prince has left them millions of dollars, and they just need your help to move it from one bank account to another? Remember back in the day, we used to see those all the time. That's reoccurring again, except it's at an AI level, right? It's gotten so much further, right? Don't click on stupid shit, plain and simple. Just don't click on anything dumb. That's how bad things occur. I don't care if it's with your phone, if it's with your computer, if with your tablet. It all can be bad, okay? Please be careful of anybody else's Wi-Fi. Don't use other people's cables. Don't use other people's chargers. Don't plug your phone into a charger that you think is safe. This is all going to be on my cyber channel very soon, right? And I'm going to go through this, but I always try to leave with a little bit of cyber knowledge at the end of every show. There's a lot of really bad things that can be done with 802.11, or I know, I'm talking weird shit now, but just be careful with it. You know, in one of my tags somewhere it says I love radios. Well, Bluetooth is a radio. Wi-Fi is a radio. You know, people don't understand that all those things can be transmitted and received. They just don't go in one direction. They're omni, right? So they go out in every direction. Look at my logo. That is a man in the middle. There's somebody that's in the middle listening to your conversation. The same thing can happen with your cell phone. I noticed something today. I was watching Candace, and she's advertising a phone that is like a black, we used to call it a black phone back in the day, where you can't trace it. I got news for you. And I love Candace. I haven't always, but I love Candace. The phone is the problem, but the phone is not the problem. It's also the other end of the phone, where it's being connected to. So we all just need to be cognizant, pay attention to everything that you do. It's unfortunate that we are where we are right now, but this is the state we are in. Okay. And with the technology the way it is, and with the people doing the things that they are, this is one of the reasons why I did start this channel. And I tried to state that earlier, and we're going to see more and more of that on No Bull Cyber. I'm sorry, I'm getting really serious right now. I love writing the music and looking at weird stuff. Well, fuck it, weird shit on the screen. But at the end of the day, you know, they're going after people like me, the boomers. I get phone calls from Russia, right? Because they know that I can possibly be, you know, accessible, and anybody can be accessible. I've been around this block way too many times. I received a text message a couple of days ago in reference to a company that I support, and somehow they believe that I own that company. You know, be very leery of text messages that just don't make sense. If you don't know that number, don't reply to it at all. Don't. I used to do that. I used to call them out in a minute. I stopped doing that because I got called out, and a bad guy got on my ass for a little while. So just be careful, right? That's the most important thing in the world. And the best way to hide is hiding in plain sight. You just can't disappear. If you hide in plain sight, if you are normal within that parameter, I'm not saying that you have anything to hide, right? But stay within that parameter. It's very difficult to pull you out. But if you start getting so dark and deep in, that's when they start looking at you even more. So take that for what you want. I don't know. I'm telling you from some of the things that I know from experience, in my darker world of a cybersecurity type person wearing a black hat, a gray hat, and a white hat all at the same time. So with that, thank you for your time, for your energy, for being here for my little tiny podcast. And I hope you come back again next Friday. Hopefully I'll have more things to entertain you with, maybe some more music. If you feel so inclined, please write your own, bring it on in. I plan on playing some more of Lance's music and more of Lisa's music and more of my music. Rhonda, write another one, write another banger. Don't make me cry this time. Okay. Katie J, you too. You know, whatever you have. I know Katie J is an artist. I love promoting others, right? There's no sense in not. I know I was going to show you all a video of this one. It's this very small channel. They had 58 people that subscribe to it. I'm not going to be bothered with it at this moment. It's just the time has come. We are at the end for Ivan. So Tiffinator, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. I will be here next Friday, I believe. If this new doctor that I'm going to allows me to do this, he doesn't have a choice anyway. But again, your time that you just gave me, you'll never be able to get back. So hopefully you got something out of this. I really do appreciate you all being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be careful. Yeah, the man upstairs is always watching out after you. Believe in him, trust in him. Don't trust everybody because there's a lot of snakes in the grass. Please be careful what you click on, right? Have a great rest of the week. Look out for some shorts I might be throwing out there. Not that kind of shorts, but maybe that one video that I showed y'all of the drone delivery. I think I'm going to put that out as a short. I think it's funny. But with that, I bid you adieu. Have a great evening, my brother. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Lady Rhonda, thank you. Katie J and your wonderful husband, thank you all. Everybody else that's sitting out there listening, all 10 of you all listening that are out there listening, or all 82 that listen somehow in this show, Thank you all very, very much. And we will see you next Friday. All right. Between now and then, please be careful. Keep your eye on the prize and always make sure you have an exit plan. We'll see you then, guys. Take care. Bye now.